Hi, if you're watching this after the stream, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I do have a video coming out on the 6th going over my tower progression. It's going to be A Simple Man's Tower, episode 1. Stay tuned. Right now, we're on tier 7, wave 1163, and we're waiting on the event. We're gonna see what event missions there are, but we're gonna continue farming. We're progressing our tower, just doing as many labs as we can, and stay tuned for the video. Happy idling. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab Spotlight damage bonus. We're gonna mute our mic for a little while. If somebody comes in, we'll talk to them. Until then, enjoy the gameplay. If you're a new player and have any questions, feel free to stop by. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. And thanks again. Hi, Paradise. Sorry, my mic was muted for a little while. I'm here. I'm here. I said hello. How are you? Yeah, I forgot. Doing good. I tell you what, man, I'm not ready to take the regen trade off perk just yet. I keep dying to it. I put it on auto pick and it still selects it, and I forget to that I need to ban it. But during the day, I ban interest, to make the perk pool smaller. But I might just go ahead and just put it in there. Eventually, I'm going to work on a fifth ban. And then that's when I'll ban interest. So that, but anyways, I'm just waiting on the event. I'm gonna see what happens. See what kind of relics there are, and I'm gonna pick up the skin. Well, I think I could pick up one of the skins right away. No, it's 100 and 250, right? 150 and 250, or is it 100 and 150? Anyways, I have 143 medals right now. So I might have to complete a mission or two, get some more medals to get one of the skins. Yeah, I don't know either. I think I'm gonna get the background skin first. So I think that's 250, and then I think the tower skin is 150. I'm not sure. You normally save 1,000. Well, I mean, I throw everything into my bot, so by the end of it, I don't have any medals left because I just been throwing everything I got into my bot. I wonder if it says it on here. No, because that gives you enough for everything. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it because I mean, like I said, I'm still working on my bot, so I'm not gonna do that. I need to put as many medals as I can into my bot to try to get it good. I mean, it's decent now, but tower and background with two relics. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I just can't save the medals. I need to get my bot going. So that's why all my medals go to my bot. Everything. I mean, I do buy. Well, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna buy one because I was buying two gems, two stones. But for now on, I'm just gonna buy one gems and two stones with medals because I heard from somebody that the uh, the medals that you get from fetch are enough to buy one gem and two stones without spending your event medals. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Is just buy one gems and two stones. I don't need the other gems because I was buying two gems, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna buy one and then the two stones, and then that all comes from fetch. Fetch will give you that by itself. So, oh, you know what? Before I started this run, I forgot to put my bits into fetch. I'll do it after the run. I need to remember to do that. I'm trying to get the cooldown lower on my fetch. The cooldown is very cheap right now for me. So I'm gonna try to get the cooldown pretty low. And then okay, you're testing tier 8. Okay, good luck, man. I hope you I hope it gives you what you need. You know, I know you were concerned about your cells. So I hope it gives you lots of cells. I just finished another level of Deathwave cell bonus, and I could already tell it's giving me a lot more cells now. So I think if I mean I'm hoping that I'll be able to three times four of my labs, and then one of them will be at times two, because I did a run and I had almost 40,000 from one run. So if I could get 80,000 a day, that's enough for four labs, three times speed. So we'll just have to see. I don't know. I mean it was almost. I mean I'm gonna say this. It was almost 40,000. It wasn't quite 40,000, but I think I should be able to do it. If you don't get 50K, you'll have to go back to. Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, but if it's like 1,000 less, then I would just stay there. You know, just calculate how much time it takes. Yeah, well, you have to do one run at tier 7, and then write down your results in that app, and then do a tier 8, and then write the results down in that app and compare the two. You know, you're looking at how much time it takes, how much cells you got, and how much coins you got. You know, and then you decide what tier you want to farm. If you want to farm tier 7, then go back to tier 7. But you know, at least compare the two. I know your tower is strong enough to handle it for sure. You know, you'll probably get to 7,000 plus waves for sure. Maybe not over 8,000, but you definitely do 7,000 plus. I hope. you know, but I think your tower is strong enough for it. If you're doing 9,000 waves on tier 7, then you definitely could do over 7,000 on tier 8. You know. Well, I mean, I said 7,000 plus. Who knows? You might even do eight. You might even do 8,000. Who knows? I mean, I really don't know, man. You have to just test it out. Like I said, you're just testing it out. That's all. You know. Like me, I got a bunch of cells in this last run I did. I only did 6,000 waves, and I got a bunch of cells. But if I do tier 6, 13 hours, I know I'm not gonna get as much cells as doing it on tier 7. You know, I've already tested it. Tier 7 is where I need to be. To me, it doesn't make sense to do 13 hours to farm more waves and get less cells. I mean, that just doesn't add up right. So the last time you tested tier 8, you did 7,600 and made fewer coins and cells in tier 7. Yeah, you were telling me, but you know, your tower is different now. You know, you might get more. Who knows? I mean, like I said yesterday, dude, if you're comfortable at tier 7, then just stay there. But there's nothing wrong with trying it out. If it doesn't work, then just go back to tier 7. You're at tier 8, 7K right now. Okay. Let me know how it goes. I hope it's good for you. I know, right? Yeah, I need those. I need those skin. I need that skin. Those relics. In the background. Need that coin multiplier. There's a lot of people talking about version 27, but you know, for me, it's all speculation. You know, I don't know until they drop it. You know. But you know, it's these. You know, I kind of almost feel bad for them. But you know, it's these guys that are like real late in game. You know, some of them really don't have nothing to do. So when version 27 drops, you know, it's gonna be a bunch of content. You know, and then they'll be happy for a little while. They'll get all the new toys. And they actually might have something for like new players or free to play people. You know, this company seems like a very good company, man. You know, I know they hear everybody. You know, they hear what people want. You know, it just you know it's just time and resources. You know that they just need to. They're eventually gonna make it happen. Yeah, yeah, that's what they were saying too. A five-sided enemy, some type of boss enemy, five-sided. Let's go with health regen. Yeah, I heard about that too. Well, I think Fudge said something about it. That he wants a five-sided enemy in the game or something. I don't know exactly what he said, but he said something like that. Yeah, you know, I mean, people could speculate. You know, I mean, but you know, I just don't want them to get disappointed if if their guess was wrong or something. You know. But that's with every video game. Every video game's like that. You're gonna get people speculating, and then they're gonna get their feelings hurt, or they're gonna be let down. That's why I don't do any of that. I'm just happy for whatever they do. You know, if they add a new enemy, if they do something exciting, you know, then I'm happy that they do it. You know, I mean, I enjoy the game the way it is. So if they add something new, then that more you know more power to us. You know. It's gonna be fun. It's still gonna be a fun game at the end of the day. So I'm not gonna sit here and guess everything and then get my feelings hurt. I'm not gonna do that. You know, I'll listen to people. You know, if they say, hey, you know, I think this is coming. I think this is coming. You know, what if they had this? What if they added that? Okay, hope they do. You know, that's all I could say. You know, I don't know. I don't know anything about the developers. I don't know what they're working on or anything like that. I'm not an insider. You know, I don't know. Whatever it is that they do, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fun. You know. let's go ahead and go with health regen. Yes. Yes, on the 6th. Yeah. I'm going to try to save 9,000 before then. I'll probably get it. And then I'll do, what is it, 450 pulls? So we'll see. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and grab orbs and get those out of the pool. Yeah. Yeah, if I really pay attention, then yeah. I mean, maybe even more. It depends on how long my day is. You know, how late I stay up or whatever. But lately, I've been going to bed like around 10 o'clock. But I wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning. And so, yeah, like around 400, 400, 500. And if I really push it, I could probably get 6. But that's already a long day right there. I mean, I've done it before, but those days are really long. What, 12, 1200 or 12 or 12 or 120? Oh, 12 a.m. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes I stay up late, sometimes I don't. But on the 7th, uh this game that I play is going to have its new season on the 7th. So I plan on making my video on the 6th, and then on the 7th I'm probably not going to be, yeah, paying too much attention to the tower. Oh, my last live stream was to 12. Uh-oh. Didn't even realize it. So I'm on the 7th. I'm probably just going to put auto pick on and just try to play that game and see what happens with it. Yes, I'm in Texas. Yes. Yes, sir. How's the weather over there in Florida? Y'all kind of have the same weather we have, like real humid. I mean, sometimes over here is just hot, you know. Super hot and humid. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. I hardly ever go outside. but it sometimes it gets really cold in here. But I know how hot it is outside, so I'd rather be cold than hot. No, it's cold in my apartment. It's super cold in here. Like right now, I'm freezing. But the only way to turn it down is I have to call the office and have the maintenance guy turn it down. But if he turns it down, and then it ends up getting really hot in here, so I just leave it alone. You know. In the winter time, though, if it's too cold in here, yeah, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him to turn it up. You know. I mean, I don't know the expression. I don't know if it's down or up or what. It's something. Make it warmer. Yeah, during the winter time, it needs to be warm in here. But I think they have like a. I think they have like it's like temperature regulated or something. You know, it's computerized, but they could do it for individual apartments. You know, they could make it warmer or make it cooler for every individual apartment, but it's all on computer. Okay, let's go ahead and grab health. Yeah, but I don't really like calling the maintenance guy because one week I was having a real bad week and I didn't really do my dishes. You know, I was kind of like I had a lot of anxiety and I was depressed and I didn't do my dishes and my trash was full and they came in here to do something to the stove and I had some pots and pans on the stove and anyways they didn't say nothing but when my dad went downstairs to pay my rent um, they were telling him that my apartment was filthy and I didn't do my dishes and all this stuff, you know, and they were like the maintenance guy was complaining, you know, it's like dude, you know, I had a bad week that week, you know, it was just like you caught me on a bad week, you know. But lately I've been doing my chores, you know, every day. Yeah, I can't stand people like that. You know, he's just complaining for no reason. You know, and I had my dogs in the kennel and everything. Yeah, he was like his dogs are vicious. You know, and say, dude, they don't know you. You know, they're barking at you because you're in their apartment. That this is their house too. You know, and you're a stranger going in there. Of course, they're gonna bark at you and stuff. At least they were in the kennel. You know. It's not like they bit him or anything like that. I don't know. There's just people are just complaining for no reason. So you know, me and my dad had a little talk, and he helped me clean my apartment. You know, when we went upstairs, He helps, you know. But he always does that. Whenever he comes over, he always does something. He always helps me with something. You know, like he'll find something dirty and he'll just clean it. You know, he doesn't yell at me or anything like that. You know, he understands. You know, and we talk and we go out to eat and go grocery shopping and then come back. But I overdid it with soda this last time. I bought too many cases of soda. Now I have like 3 cases of soda sitting there. So you know, next week when he comes, I need to remember not to buy any soda because sometimes I just forget. You know, then I end up with now I have 3 cases of soda just sitting there, and I don't even drink a lot of soda. I usually drink tea a lot, but with whenever I make a meal, I drink soda with my meal. So now I have a bunch of sodas, and next week I need to remember not to buy any sodas because I have plenty. Um, let's go ahead and grab damage. Let's go. Nice, bro. Man, I hope. I'm telling you, I hope you get up there. I think you will. I think you will. I think you'll get a lot of coins and a lot of cells too. I mean, anything past 6,500 is awesome, man. You know, you're gonna get more coins and more cells after 6,500 in any tier. So hope it works out for you. Um, you know what? Let's grab free ups. guess I'll grab landmine damage. Oh, really? Yeah, well, maybe tier 7 is where you need to be then. I don't know. I mean, but you have to calculate both. You have to write your results for tier 8 and then do tier 7 and then compare them and see how many cells per hour and coins per hour you're making. And if one is better than the other, then that's the tier you need to be at. I mean, as far as I could tell, you know. But if you're still hanging in there, just hang in there to the last breath.